Good evening, Evans families. I'm so proud to be up here to introduce the fourth grade concert this spring. Fourth grade teachers, Mr. Slifer, Mrs. Hotwan, and Ms. Fraley have worked with the fourth grade students who have worked extremely hard all spring in order to put together this concert. We're going to start with the band. We have the strings, and then we have a wonderful operetta, which you are going to just love. The one thing I want to say is this fourth grade particularly, I'm going to try to do it without getting choked up, but they were here with us in kindergarten, and then that first grade year got interrupted, and then they weren't here. And then last year came back as a third grade in full force. And this year, I have watched them grow so much, and I'm very proud of them. And you should be very proud of the wonderful children that you have sent to Evans. So sorry. But it's really a wonderful group. And you are going to be so proud. But I thank you also for all the work that you do with your children every day, because we get to benefit from that. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let Mr. Slifer take over, and we'll get started.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Evans Spring Concert. My name is Mr. Slifer, and I am the fourth grade band director here, obviously at Evans, but also at all the elementary schools here in Springford. And tonight is actually the largest band I have here this year at Evans, or largest band that I have here at any of the schools. So it's super awesome to jam all of them on the stage here for you all tonight. So, without further ado, we're going to get started with our warm-up song. This song is a song that is literally a warm-up that we did every single morning for our morning rehearsals. And it's just a way for us to make sure our instruments were ready, that they were in working proper condition. We were focused, ready for the rest of the songs, and just ready to go. So, warm-up song. So the next song that we're going to play for you is called Folk Lullaby. So the challenging part about this song was that most of the songs that we do during the day, during our lessons, and most of the songs that we're being performing tonight is called unison. So what that means is that all the students are all playing the exact same part, so no matter what instrument you're playing, you have someone around you that's doing the same thing. However, with this song, we actually have three separate parts that work together, and there's a little bit of passing back and forth. So we have half the band playing the A part, the other half of the band playing the B part, and then we also have percussionists that have their own line as well. So when we put that all together, we get Folk Lullaby. So odds are no one recognizes that song, but I can guarantee you you're going to recognize this next one on the program. So the next song that we're going to do, it's kind of a toss-up if this one is the favorite of the students or not, but this one is timing for this end of the school year, people getting ready for the summer, maybe going to the ocean, because our song that we're going to do is called Sharks, which is based off of the main theme, obviously from Jaws, but then I gave the students the creative freedom to try to depict what they think a shark attack would sound like to them. This group is particularly creative. So, sharks. So the next song we're going to also do then is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, so again, another one that everyone knows. Before we go any further though, I do want to mention that we do have a special guest or member of the band who is, was my wording okay earlier today? A more experienced member of the band, which is our principal actually, Mrs. Agrilla. So she actually used to, So she actually used to play clarinet. She played all the way up through high school. She had told me did the marching band as well, where she went. And then even before I got here, she had mentioned before with the previous director, talking about, hey, maybe joining the band again, doing the lessons and everything, starting over as a beginner. And then COVID happened, I came through, and the talks happened again, and I ended up getting a new clarinet. So I said, perfect timing. Dropped off the clarinet in her office. I was like, all right, we start lessons in 2 weeks. And she's like, all right, I'll be there. So she actually came to all the lessons, or as many as she could, with the students, sitting in with them, starting from the beginning again, learning how to re-put the instrument together, although you were pretty good at that one, and then relearning how to play the instruments. So just that support is not very common at many schools, so I really appreciate that. The one thing, though, that I didn't realize was essentially what I signed myself up for was I allowed my boss to come in once a week for 30 minutes to give me an observation. I'm still on stage, so I think I did okay. Anyway, so can we give Mrs. Arbella one more round of applause? And with that, Twinkle Twinkle. And real quick, I just want to say thank you before we do our last song here. So first of all, thank you to the students for all the hard work that they did this year from the beginning where they could barely get the instruments off the school buses and into the room, putting it together, learning our first notes, how to make even just a sound on the instrument, reading notes, to now being on stage here with the little amount of time that I actually have to see them and actually perform for you all. It's just been really great to see that progress. So to the students, thank you guys for all of your hard work. To the families that chose to allow your students to participate in the music program, whether it's the band or the strings, thank you for making that commitment. I know with the rentals, that's one thing. Getting your students then to those early morning rehearsals as well shows dedication. So thank you all for allowing your students to participate in the music program. With that, we're going to do one more song, which is, if you've ever been to a high school football game, you've definitely heard the marching band play this song. So this is our version called Let's Go Band.
Good evening, everyone. I'm a strings teacher, Mrs. Sunny. Even though I'm Mrs. Kwan, they call me Mrs. Sunny, and I like it. And I am so proud of our strings students this year. I give them a lot of challenges, and they really work hard. So 4 pieces we prepared for you. It's just not a regular fourth grader music. They play actually really, really hard pieces, and they worked really hard for it. And I'm so proud of them. I know that some of you came to Jamboree, but it's more defined and more tuned than at the Jamboree. And a little bit better. We upgraded a little bit more. Okay, so in the beginning, we learned how to play with a 1 string only, 1 finger at a time, proper posture to play good sound. And then we learned 8 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Those 8 notes. And we start with the D scale as a warm-up. As a young strings players, it is very important. It's very, very hard to play in tune. So they master that. So I would like to challenge them more, harder piece. And in the beginning, we learned hot cross buns, but then we did hot cross in a more fancier way. So here we are going to play the I call it hot cross bun symphony. one person. I think you're pretty close to that. So I really was proud for that. Second piece, we're going to play the violin cabbage now. This takes a little bit of different harmony. You're going to hear the violins and violoncellos and bass playing a different time, which is not easy. Our bass player, you're on your own, so he hold up to himself really well for this part. Okay, enjoy. This year, the students did really well. So I keep asking, what song do you want to play this year? You want to play this and that? And then we choose to play the I'm a Gummy Bear. And this piece is actually not easy at all. They're coming in different parts, and they're coming in upbeat, and they're all the different rhythm patterns going on, and they in all different parts. So they worked really hard for this. And they really enjoy it, and we made it. So we made it. So we're so happy to play. If they didn't get to play well, I was gonna play Mary Had a Little Lamb. They said, no way. So we made it. Enjoy. Next piece, actually, I'm being honest, I was inspired by our Evans cello players. They did really well this year. So I said, do you want to play Canon in D? They're like, oh yeah! So we decided to Canon in D. They worked really hard. Every school, 7 schools, the kids really fell in love with. They practiced over and over and over. I told them they could join the regular orchestra playing that over and over, right? Almost same as the regular orchestra music. So we're gonna get to play the Canon D. Canon D is like the same melody. One person starts, next person plays, and different melody comes up, and all melodies playing together. So cellist is gonna start first, and then piano gonna play, and then viola gonna join. And they did so well, so I said, can I play my solo part? They said, okay. So I'm going to get to premiere my solo with orchestra this year. So I get to play the main melody part with them at the end. You ready for it? Okay. We're doing Canon in D.
Enjoy the show.
since if I were a bird, I could go higher than any on the sky. I wish I were a bird. I'd love to be able to fly. I wish I might. I wish I might. I wish that I could have this wish. I wish tonight I'd fly away to places I never seen, where the sky's always blue and the grass is green, and each day will be a better day. How I wish I could fly away. How I wish I could fly away. I don't know how, I don't know when. I only know it's time to go. I must begin. I fly away to places I've never seen, where the sky is always blue and the grass is green, and each day will be a better day. How I wish I could fly away. How I wish I could fly away.
We have one switchboard here, and just like it, you're right. Now, come on, we must come to this like another five. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I'm in a great place. Bye. And remember, stay out of the
I know Papa's scared of the deep water. I will, bye now. Maybe I can fly. Slap my arms really fast.
Hello, young things. What are you doing?
Well, I was just trying to, fly.
What's the point of that? We have to be learning leaders in our orbit. Yeah, but at least we have this. Look at how they're short.
But I just have to fly. Can you please show me how?
I don't find this a big glamorous for an earthbound individual like you. With an asteroid cut from cuts and a lot of hard work. And the correct feathers, camera. Every creature under the sun was made from a different design. Some were given flippers and pins, while others have feet so fine. Paws are meant to hop all around and grow with a voice that reads.
mind, you must keep searching till you find the thing you were meant to. Thanks, I'll remember that. Bye. Well, what am I meant to do? I'm not good at jumping or catching flies like all the other frogs my age.
Hello there, Frog. I'm Super Special Casserole.
Hello, welcome aboard. I didn't know you guys could do that.
Oh, you just have to take myself. Everybody. Once in a while.
But isn't it dangerous?
A little, but you don't do anything about it. You have to be like to take a few risks. How about you, Froggy? Do you come out of your shell?
Don't be silly. Frogs don't have shells.
Everybody is a shell froggy. Don't be afraid to come out.
Don't be afraid to take a chance. When you're new, you gotta dance. Time to waste and you know so well. So come on, come out of your shell. Hear the message that we sing. No one's perfect at everything. Find the things that you do well and come on, come out of your shell. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Spread your wings and you can fly, Don't be afraid to take a chance. When you do, you gotta dance. Time's a waste and you know so well. So come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come out of your shell. Come out of your shell. Come out of your shell.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
We gotta get going, gang. Full steam ahead.
Yeah. Let me see. Supposed to know my limitations, but have to be willing to take risks. Now I'm more confused than ever. Well, Mrs. Smith, I'm trying to find my place in this pond. No, my father told me to stay away from the deep water.
Come on, you always listen to everything your parents tell you.
Well, no, but...
Yeah, that's so much sweet.
Come on down to the deep water and show me what's to be. When you're in the deep water, you'll take a care of me.
nice. You better start paying attention to your parents, kid. They won't steer you up.
Listen to your parents. Listen and obey. Listen to your parents. You better do just what they say. Here's a little secret that we want to share. Your parents are opinions who really care. They have a lot of smarts, they're nobody's fool. So listen when they teach you the golden rule. Listen to your parents. Listen and obey. Listen to your parents. You better do just what they say. Don't talk to strangers, it's good advice. Even if they seem to be very nice. They may have money and lots of class, but they can turn out to be snakes in the grass. Listen to your parents. Listen and obey. Listen to your parents. You better do just what they say. Here's one thing you ought to see. Your parents are kids like you and me. So pay attention to the things they say. Cause you might be parents yourself one day. Listen to your parents. Listen and obey. Listen to your parents. You better do just what they say. Just what they say. Just what they say. Do just what they say!
Thanks, I'll remember that. Gosh, I've always been afraid of the alligator. You're so different from me. You have such long noses and such sharp teeth, and I guess I never got to know how nice you are.
Don't worry about it, Froggy. It's normal to be afraid of things you don't understand.
Well, I'm not even afraid you guys are gay.
Come on, fellas, we have to get going.
See you later, alligators.
After a while, crocodile.
Don't fall! Hey there, Freddy, old pal. Here we are again, back where we started. I still don't know who I am or what I'm supposed to do on this pond. I wish I knew what life was all about. Wow, fireflies! So beautiful! How do you glow like that? on. Who am I? Who? You scared me. Who are you?
I'm sorry, I'm Luke Gibson Meow. I just heard you speaking my native language, and I answered yes.
Oh, I understand.
Where did you learn to jump like that anyway?
Like what?
Like you just did my first day.
Gosh, I didn't even think about it. I just did it.
Well, my friend, I'd like to sign you up for the Winter Council Jump Team. I just happen to be the manager. You'll receive a trophy for sure.
Do you really think so?
I think you may have had your question screaming hard out.
Mama, Papa, this is Mrs. Hoop Gibson, and she wants me to sign up for a jumping team. Can you believe it, Papa? Me on a jumping team?
Of course I can, bud. I knew you had it. We're so proud of you, Daddy. Then again, we always were.
I guess this really is the life for me.
We live in a wonderland, down where the lily pads grow. Mud puddles and lots of sand, it's the only place we know. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me. Way down by the water's edge, that's where we all like to be. Splish, splashing and playing games, oh, this life is for me. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me. Where in this whole wide world could you have so much fun? Waking up to a brand new day and playing in the morning sun. 1, 2, 3, 4. We live in a wonderland, down where the lily pads grow. Mud puddles and lots of sand, it's the only place we know. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me. This is the life, oh, this is the life for me.
Let's give a big round of applause for our main chorus. Sing now. And another round of applause for the crowd chorus. Sing now. Let's give a round of applause to a special instrumentalist, Eli, who came out to play the song today. Eli, you want to show the audience one more time? Let me turn this down first. All right. So Eli, among some others in this group here, have worked very hard to progress their belts, their recorder belts. And he was so excited to get to join in with this little light, but it might be a little hard to hear from all the way in the back. So we give him this shining moment here. Let's move on to the chorus. Give a big round of applause to that girl.
actually, one of our substitute teachers, who has been like my right-hand man for the past couple of days, and even came out tonight, Mr. Rossi. And let's give a big thanks to, and I'm going to name them one at a time, our fourth grade staff who have been so flexible and so patient with my ridiculousness, and I'm so appreciative of that. So let me go through and name them. Mrs. Pence, Mrs. Angstadt, Mrs. Pirtulani, who cannot be here tonight because his team, I think, is playing a championship, Mr. Fisher, Mrs. Chayanoski, and you haven't been able to see her because she's been backstage running the lights and the curtain, Mrs. Rosino. I'd also like to give a special thank you to Mrs. Hamilton and Miss Ashley. I'm not sure. Ashley, for coming out tonight. And for Mrs. Pellegrini and Mr. Moreland, who stepped in for others. And also a big thanks to Mrs. Carvilla, who's also shown love and patience. The most supportive principal that I have ever come across in my teaching, which I've been here most of my time, but still, she's so supportive with coming to the concerts and being here and supportive of what we do. Cast! They're excited. All right, there was someone else. We cannot forget about our awesome custodians who set up all of these chairs, and speaking of which, while the students are getting put away, I'm going to ask if you would kindly be available to either help put some of the chairs back on the chair racks. I don't really see them out right now. Or if they're not available, we could just stack them about maybe 5 feet against the wall. If you feel so inclined, don't feel obligated, but it would be a really big help for our custodians so they don't have to take 2.5 more hours to clean up all the chairs that you're able to sit in tonight. So big round of applause for our custodians. And let's not forget about the awesome performance that our band and our strings did tonight. They were amazing. Mrs. Sunny Vaughn, let's just start with the backstage opening of the show. I'm sure it was. And I was told that maybe Kelby has something to say. Kelby was our, you want the microphone? Okay, Kelby was our little frog for this afternoon's show. So believe it or not, the mama, the papa, the little frog, and the hoop you saw tonight, they did not practice earlier today in the assembly. It was a whole other group of kids that were just as prepared as the ones we saw tonight. Here you go, Kelby.
Miss Grayling, Mr. Slifer, and Mrs. Summers. On behalf of the Evans 4th grade,